Hi, everyone. It's truly an honor to be here with all of you today. I'm excited to share a message that I believe has the potential to change the way we view our time, our choices, and ultimately our lives. We often think that change requires grand moments, significant events, or years of effort. But the truth is, a few minutes, just a few moments of clarity, action, or decision can completely transform the direction of our lives. Today, I want to remind you that every minute you spend matters. It's in those brief, sometimes unnoticed moments where life-altering shifts can happen. Whether it's taking a single step toward your dreams or making a decision to improve your health or relationships, these minutes add up to the bigger picture of who we become. So as we begin, I invite you to think about the power of time. It's in your hands. Let's explore how you can use just a few minutes to change the course of your life forever. In life, it's easy to get caught up in the belief that major transformations require months or years of painstaking effort. We often look at success stories and assume that the people who have achieved greatness must have dedicated entire lifetimes to their pursuits. But the truth is, sometimes it only takes a few minutes to change the entire trajectory of your life. It's not the big grand gestures that create the most significant shifts. It's the small moments of decision, the choices we make when we have the chance, the action we take in the brief moments when we can change our focus, our direction, our habits. The moments that may seem small at first glance, but in reality, they can be the foundation for something extraordinary. Think about it. Every day, you are presented with opportunities that last only a few minutes. You can choose to spend that time in the same old way, doing what you've always done. Or you can choose to do something different, something that pushes you forward, something that will move you closer to your goals. It could be as simple as deciding to get up 10 minutes earlier to read, or choosing to take that uncomfortable step and speak up in a meeting, or sending that email that you've been putting off, or reaching out to someone who could change your life. All these decisions, although they may seem small, can be the catalyst for the greatest changes you'll ever experience. A few minutes might not seem like much in the grand scheme of things, but consider how you spend your minutes. What do you do with your time when you're not actively working toward your dreams? How many of us waste minutes on things that don't serve us, scrolling through social media, mindlessly watching TV, worrying about things beyond our control? What if, instead of spending those minutes on distractions, we invested them in ourselves? The key to change is just in recognizing those moments and seizing them. Think about the time you've already spent. Where have you allowed yourself to be distracted? How much could you accomplish if you chose to be deliberate with the way you use your time? It doesn't take an overwhelming amount of effort to make a major shift in your life. It just takes intention and action. It's about being mindful of what you do with the moments you're given, because those moments add up. They compound over time. When you choose to act, even in the smallest way, you are creating momentum. Momentum is powerful because it starts small and builds over time. One decision leads to another. And before you know it, a few minutes of action every day becomes a series of steps that ultimately create the life you've always dreamed of. Take a moment to reflect on your current habits. What are the things that you do every day that are contributing to the person you want to become? Changing your life doesn't require you to make a drastic change overnight. It requires you to start with one small decision. That decision might take a few minutes, but it can set the stage for the next and the next. Soon enough, those few minutes add up, and you look back with pride, knowing that it was your consistent effort, your willingness to take advantage of those moments that led to the transformation. One of the biggest obstacles to change is the belief that we need to wait for the perfect time to start. We think I'll start tomorrow, or I'll wait until I have more time, but the truth is, there is no perfect time. The perfect time is now. There is no better moment than the present to start making changes in your life. You can't control everything, but you can control your choices. The only way to move forward is to take action. Don't wait for the conditions to be perfect. Take a few minutes right now and decide that you're going to make a change, even if it's just a small one. A perfect example of this is in the area of health and fitness. People often think that getting in shape requires long hours at the gym or weeks of dieting, but what if you started with just 5 or 10 minutes of movement each day? A few minutes of exercise every day can be the difference between living a sedentary life and being active. Those few minutes compound over time. They may not seem like much at first, but over weeks and months, that small commitment to yourself can transform your body, your energy, and your mindset. The same is true for learning. Many people want to acquire new skills and knowledge, but believe it's too late or they don't have enough time. What if, instead of waiting for the perfect moment, you spent just a few minutes each day learning something new? It could be reading a few pages of a book, watching a short educational video, or practicing a skill for a few minutes. Over time, you'll accumulate knowledge and experience that will position you for success. Those few minutes repeated consistently will put you ahead of where you were yesterday. This concept applies to relationships as well. Sometimes we think that building meaningful connections requires hours of conversation or elaborate gestures. But the truth is, it's the small moments that make the biggest difference. A few minutes spent reaching out to a friend, checking in with someone, or offering a kind word can strengthen relationships and create deeper connections. You don't need a lot of time to show people that you care, but those small moments of connection can change the course of your relationship with them. You might not realize it, but your life is made up of a series of small moments that, when combined, determine the outcome. Every choice you make, no matter how small, is a building block. Whether you decide to stay in bed for an extra 10 minutes or get up and start your day with purpose, you are setting the stage for the rest of your life. Each minute is a step toward the person you're becoming. Sometimes, all it takes is a single moment of clarity, a decision to act, a willingness to change. It might be a realization that you're capable of more than you thought, or a simple acknowledgement that you deserve better. That realization can happen in the span of just a few minutes, but it can set you on a completely different path. Remember that change isn't always about grand sweeping actions. Often it's about showing up consistently, taking one small step at a time. Every decision you make, every minute you invest in yourself adds up. You may not see the results immediately, but trust that they are coming. When you look back, you'll see that the moments you took to invest in yourself, to make the hard choices, to push yourself out of your comfort zone, those are the moments that shaped your future. So today, ask yourself, how can you use the next few minutes to change your life? What small action can you take that will move you closer to your goals? Don't underestimate the power of the moment you have right now. You might not have control over everything, but you have control over how you spend your minutes. Make those minutes count. Your future self will thank you. Small moments matter. All small moments matter speaks to the idea that life-changing decisions and transformations often stem from seemingly insignificant instances. As in our fast-paced world, it's easy to overlook the power of small moments. We tend to think that we need to make major decisions or take monumental actions to see real progress or change. However, it's these smaller, quieter moments where real growth and transformation occur. Each minute holds potential, and the way we use those minutes, no matter how brief, can determine the course of our lives. Often we find ourselves waiting for the big break or the perfect opportunity to make a change, but in reality, change rarely happens in grand, dramatic events. A decision to take a different route to work, to read a few pages of a book, or to reach out to someone can have a ripple effect that changes the course of your day, week, or even your entire life. These small moments hold immense power because they are the building blocks of the life we're creating. Each small decision we make shapes the future in ways we might not immediately see. Whether it's choosing to wake up a little earlier to focus on personal goals, or simply saying no to a habit that no longer serves us, these moments of choice shape our mindset and direction. Small moments allow us to course correct, redirect our focus, and decide that we are going to do something differently. Over time, these repeated choices add up and create lasting change. Small moments also give us the opportunity to develop discipline and build momentum. Each choice to act, even if it's just for a few minutes, trains our minds to keep pushing forward, take responsibility, and to stay committed. These moments may seem insignificant in the moment, but when viewed collectively, they form a pattern of behavior that can dramatically change our lives. Ultimately, the small moments we choose to embrace or ignore can determine whether we stay on the path we're currently on or break free to create something greater. So, these opportunities. Seizing opportunities is about recognizing and acting on the chances that come your way, even if they seem small or fleeting. In life, we are often presented with moments that could change our course, but many times we let them slip by because we're unsure, hesitant, or distracted. These moments may not come with flashing lights or obvious signs, but they hold the potential to shift your path in a significant way. The key to success is being able to recognize these opportunities and take immediate action, even if it feels uncomfortable or uncertain. Opportunities are often disguised as challenges or risks, and many people avoid them because they require stepping outside of their comfort zone. It's easy to stay in familiar territory, but nothing grows in the comfort zone. Growth comes from stepping into the unknown, taking risks, and making decisions that feel bold. Each opportunity, no matter how small, is a chance to push your limits, to expand your horizons, and to build the life you want. When you hesitate or wait for the perfect moment, you miss out on the potential for change. When you seize an opportunity, you are choosing to act with intention, to take control of your future, and to move towards your goals. Doesn't always have to be a major decision sometimes. It's the small daily actions that can lead to profound results. For example, reaching out to someone you admire for advice, accepting a challenge that scares you, or even making a tough decision to change a bad habit can be the moments that propel you forward. These opportunities, when seized, create momentum, and momentum is what keeps you moving forward towards success. However, seizing opportunities also means overcoming fear, self-doubt, and procrastination. It means understanding that opportunities will not always be obvious. And sometimes you have to create them by taking a step in the direction you want to go. Life doesn't wait for you to be ready. It's in those quick, decisive moments that you either make the most of what's in front of you or let it pass by. If you want to transform your life, you must train yourself to recognize and act on every opportunity, no matter how small, because those the ultimate lead to something bigger. Invest in yourself. Investing in yourself is one of the most important and rewarding decisions you can make. It involves dedicating time, energy, and resources toward your personal growth and development. While we often invest in other people, projects, or material things, it's easy to forget that the greatest asset we have is ourselves. The more you invest in your skills, knowledge, health, and mindset, the more you increase your potential for success. The return on this investment doesn't come immediately, but it compounds over time, leading to personal fulfillment, better opportunities, and a more meaningful life. When you choose to invest in yourself, you are prioritizing your own growth and acknowledging that you are worth the effort. Whether it's through learning a new skill, taking care of yourself, or improving your mental and emotional well-being, or step bien out. Each new skill or insight you gain makes you more resilient, capable, and prepared for the challenges that lie ahead. When you choose to grow, you open up a world of possibilities, increasing your chances of success and your ability to make a positive impact on those around you. Investing in yourself also means understanding that you are your most valuable resource. But by strengthening your mind, body, and spirit, you become more equipped to handle life's challenges. This might mean developing better habits, taking time for self-care, or focusing on your emotional intelligence. The more you understand and nurture your own needs, the better equipped you are to show up for others and handle the difficulties life throws life's on ice. When you invest in yourself, you create a foundation of strength that enables you to navigate each situation with confidence and clarity. Ultimately, investing in yourself is about building a future where you are empowered to achieve your goals, live out your purpose, and lead a life that is both successful and fulfilling. It's about understanding that you can't give your best to the world if you haven't first taken the time to nurture and invest in the most important person in your life. The benefits of investing in yourself don't just affect your career or your financial situation, they affect every aspect of your life, creating positive change in all areas. And the time and effort you put into becoming the best version of yourself will pay off exponentially, setting you up for a brighter future. Momentum builds. Momentum builds when small actions are consistently taken in the right direction, and over time, these actions gain energy and speed. At first, it may feel like you're putting in effort without seeing immediate results. But each small step you take creates a snowball effect. What starts as a modest effort can quickly turn into a powerful force that drives you toward your goals. Just like pushing a boulder up a hill, the initial effort may seem slow, but once it reaches a certain point, the momentum begins to carry it forward with less effort. This principle is true in every area of life, whether it's personal growth, career, or relationships. The key to building momentum is consistency. Even the smallest actions, when done consistently, accumulate and create a compound effect. One day of hard work might not seem like much, but if you keep showing up, putting in the effort, and making progress, you will eventually reach a tipping point where the work becomes easier and the results more noticeable. It's like exercising initially. You might feel sore and see little change, but over time your body adapts and the results start to show. And the more you invest your energy into something, the more momentum you create, and the easier it becomes to continue moving forward. When you have momentum, you experience a sense of forward motion that keeps you going even when obstacles arise. It becomes easier to push through challenges because your momentum is already carrying you. And this energy propels you to take on more, stretch beyond your limits, and reach higher than you thought possible. With momentum, things that once felt difficult or out of reach become more achievable because the consistency of your efforts has built a strong foundation of progress that you can build upon. One of the most powerful aspects of momentum is that it feeds itself. Once you start, it becomes easier to keep going. Momentum is like a force of nature. It can keep growing as long as you continue to act. Even on days when motivation is low, the momentum you've built will help push you through. It's a reminder that small, consistent actions are powerful tools for creating change. And once you have momentum on your side, it becomes increasingly difficult to stop. The momentum you build today will carry you toward your future, helping you achieve your goals and dreams with less effort as time passes. Consistency is key, small. Consistency is key because it transforms small actions into long-term results. Many people start strong, driven by initial motivation, but they falter when progress seems slow or the task becomes tedious. However, it's the ability to continue showing up even when things aren't immediately rewarding that separates those who succeed from those who quit. Each small, consistent step you take compounds over time, building momentum and creating real, lasting change. Success is rarely the result of one great effort, but rather the result of consistent effort over a long period. The power of consistency lies in its ability to establish habits that become second nature. When you commit to taking small actions each day, They eventually become part of your routine. At first, the effort may feel laborious, but as time goes on, it becomes its own. Whether it's exercising, reading, or working toward a career goal, consistency allows you to progress without needing to rely on bursts of motivation or inspiration. It's through repetition that you build the discipline and focus necessary to keep moving forward, regardless of external circumstances. Small actions repeated over time are what lead to big results. Think of a plant growing. If you water it consistently, it will gradually begin to grow. You may not see significant changes immediately, but with regular care, the plant will thrive. Similarly, when you make a habit of doing small tasks each day, like working on a project, learning something new, or practicing a begin, take steady progress toward your goals. Over time, these incremental improvements add up to meaningful achievements that you can be proud of. Consistency is also important because it helps you stay focused on the bigger picture. In moments of doubt or difficulty, it can be easy to lose sight of why you started, but by remaining consistent, you reinforce your commitment to your long-term goals. Even when the immediate results aren't visible, staying consistent ensures that you are on the right path. Over time, you will start to see the fruits of your frustration, and the results will be far greater than you could have imagined when you first started. Consistency is the secret weapon that turns small actions into major transformations. Time doesn't have to be perfect. Time doesn't have to be perfect is a powerful reminder that waiting for ideal conditions or the perfect moment to start something often leads to missed opportunities. Enemy people delay action, believing that they need everything ever to line perfectly before they can begin. However, the truth is that perfection rarely exists, and waiting for it often leads to inaction. Life is unpredictable, and external circumstances are constantly changing. If you only act when everything is ideal, you may find yourself waiting indefinitely. The key to success is to take action, regardless of whether the timing feels perfect or not. The idea that time doesn't have to be perfect encourages us to embrace imperfection and uncertainty. Starting before you feel fully ready allows you to learn as you go, making adjustments along the way. The initial steps may not be flawless, but they provide valuable lessons that can guide you to success. The act of starting, even if conditions aren't perfect, can build momentum and set you on the right path. Once you begin, you can refine your approach, gain experience, and adapt to new challenges, which will ultimately improve your chances of success. By waiting for perfect timing, you miss out on the growth that happens through action. Every moment you spend thinking about when or how to start is time you could be using to make progress. Even small steps taken in imperfect conditions can lead to significant results. Progress is made through consistent effort, not through waiting for things to align in your things. The truth is, most successful people didn't wait for the perfect moment. They created their opportunities by taking action, even when the timing wasn't ideal. Ultimately, time doesn't have to be perfect. It's a call to embrace the present and take advantage of the opportunities available to you now. You will never have everything figured out, and the conditions will never be exactly as you imagine them. And if you wait for perfection, you may never begin at all. Life rewards action. The more you make the most of the time you have, regardless of imperfections, the more progress you will make. Perfect timing is often an illusion. What matters is the willingness to take action and move forward. Health and fitness. Health and fitness are foundational elements for a fulfilling and successful life. Our physical well-being affects every other aspect of our lives, from mental clarity to emotional stability, and even our productivity in relationships. When we invest in our health, we create a solid foundation that enables us to pursue our goals with energy and vitality. Regular exercise, proper nutrition, and taking care of our bodies are not just about looking good, they are about feeling good, being strong, and having the physical endurance to face the challenges life presents. Without good health, even the best plans or aspirations can falter, as the energy and focus we need to succeed are diminished. Taking care of your fitness is a powerful way to enhance your resilience. When you challenge your body through exercise, you build not only strength, but also mental toughness. Physical challenges push you to go beyond your comfort zone, and in doing so, you develop the discipline to overcome obstacles, both in the gym and in life. For fitness teaches you the importance of consistency, patience, and perseverance over time. Small efforts in the gym or in your diet pay off, leading to noticeable improvements in your overall health and well-being. These improvements in turn build your confidence and determination to keep pushing forward in all areas of life. The impact of good health extends beyond just the physical. When we feel physically strong and healthy, and our mental state improves as well. Regular exercise can reduce stress, anxiety, and depression, and it promotes better sleep and improved mood. And this mental clarity is essential for making better decisions, staying focused on goals, and maintaining a positive attitude. And health and fitness directly contribute to the mental sharpness required to tackle challenges and take advantage of opportunities. A healthy body nurtures a healthy mind, and together they allow us to perform at our best no matter what we're pursuing. Learning and growth. Learning and growth are continuous processes that shape who we are and who we become. And they are essential to our development as individuals and to our ability to adapt in an ever-changing world. Life is full of opportunities to learn, and with each new experience we gain knowledge, skills, and perspectives that enrich our lives. Whether through formal education, personal experiences, or interactions with others, every moment holds the potential for growth. And the more we commit to learning, the more we expand our understanding of ourselves and the world around us, which in turn opens doors to new possibility. And the process of learning is not just about acquiring knowledge, it's about expanding our capacity to think critically, problem solve, and apply what we've learned in real-world situations. Growth often comes from stepping outside of our comfort zone and taking on challenges that test our abilities. It's easy to stick with what we already know. But true growth happens when we push ourselves to learn new things, try new approaches, and embrace discomfort that comes with change. Its willingness to learn and evolve helps us become more resilient and adaptable, key traits in navigating life's challenges. Learning and growth also involves self-reflection and self-awareness. As we gain knowledge and experience, we must take time to assess what we've learned and how it has shaped our thinking and actions. This reflection allows us to make adjustments, improve our decision-making, and continue growing in meaningful ways. Growth is not linear. It comes in phases, sometimes involving setbacks or failures. However, these moments are just as valuable as successes as they teach us vital lessons that fuel our continued progress. Ultimately, learning and growth are the keys to unlocking our full potential. They allow us to evolve and reach new heights, both personally and professionally. And when we approach life with a mindset of continuous learning, we remain open to new opportunities, equipped with the tools we need to succeed. The more we invest in our growth, the more capable and confident we become, leading to a deeper sense of fulfillment and purpose in all areas of our lives. Embracing learning and growth means embracing the possibility of becoming the best version of ourselves. Relationships and relationships are at the heart of what it means to live a fulfilling life, whether they are with family, friends, colleagues, or romantic partners. Human connections shape our experiences and provide support, love, and understanding. Our relationships influence how we feel about ourselves and the world, offering opportunities for growth, reflection, and learning. A strong relationship offers a safe space to express ourselves, share our struggles, and celebrate our triumphs. These connections not only enrich our lives emotionally, but also contribute to our overall well-being, making us feel valued and seen. Building and maintaining healthy relationships require effort, trust, and vulnerability. Relationships are not always easy, and they come with their own set of challenges. It's not just about finding the right people, but also about nurturing and investing time in the connections that matter. Being open, honest, and supportive is essential to fostering trust and respect. In the face of misunderstandings or disagreements, it's important to communicate openly and work through conflicts together, as these moments can strengthen relationships and help both parties grow. Relationships thrive when both people are willing to put in the work and show up for each other, especially when things get tough. But the quality of the relationship we cultivate greatly affects our happiness and emotional health. And healthy relationships provide a sense of belonging and security, while toxic or strained relationships can create stress, anxiety, isolation, Surrounding ourselves with people who uplift and inspire us is crucial for living a positive and fulfilling life. Relationships can challenge us to be better, to see the world from different perspectives, and to grow in ways we might not have considered on our own. Through others, we learn empathy, patience, and resilience, all of which contribute to our personal development. Ultimately, relationships are an essential part of the human experience. They provide meaning, purpose, and connection in ways that material possessions or achievements cannot. As we navigate life, the people we form deep, meaningful bonds with are the ones with us, stay with us, offering love, wisdom, and companionship. The strength of our relationships plays a pivotal role in shaping who we become and how we approach the world. Investing in meaningful connections enriches our lives, creating a support system that empowers us to face life's challenges and savor its joys. Choice is power. Choice is power is a reminder that we have the ability to shape our lives through the decisions we make. Every day we are faced with choices big and small that influence the direction of our lives. Whether it's choosing how we respond to challenges, the people we surround ourselves with, or the actions we take toward our goals, each decision holds the potential to change our circumstances. And the power lies in recognizing that we are not victims of our circumstances, but are in control of how we navigate through them. When we embrace the responsibility of choice, we empower ourselves to create the life we want. And the choices we make define who we are and who we become. Our actions, habits, and behaviors are the result of the decisions we make each day. And if we consistently choose to take positive, purposeful action, we create a life that reflects our values and aspirations. On the other hand, if we allow ourselves to make choices based on fear, complacency, or outside pressure, we can easily find ourselves stuck in situations that don't align with our true desires. And the more aware we become of the power of choice, the more intentional we can be about creating a future that aligns with our vision. Choosing to take responsibility for our decisions also means accepting the consequences that come with them. Every choice carries a result, whether immediate or long-term. While we may not always have control over the outcomes, we can control how we respond to them. When we acknowledge that our choices shape our lives, we gain the ability to learn from our mistakes, course correct, and continue moving forward. This sense of agency allows us to approach life with confidence, knowing that we have the power to change our path at any time by simply making different choices. Clarity and action. Clarity and action are two key components of achieving success and making meaningful progress in life. Without clarity, it's easy to feel lost, unsure of where to go or what to do. When we have a clear sense of direction, however, we can focus our energy and efforts on what truly matters. Clarity allows us to understand our goals, the steps needed to reach them, and the priorities that should guide our decisions. It eliminates confusion and distractions, helping us move forward with purpose and determination. The more clearly we see our objectives, the more confident we can be in taking the necessary steps to achieve them. However, clarity alone isn't enough. It's the combination of clarity and action that leads to results. Knowing what you want and where you want to go means nothing if you don't take the necessary steps to get there. Action is the bridge between intention and accomplishment. It transforms plans into reality, ideas into tangible results. Even when the path forward isn't completely clear, taking action, no matter how small, creates momentum and clarity. As we move forward, new information and opportunities arise that refine our understanding and help us adjust our course, allowing us to move more effectively toward our goals. Taking consistent action driven by clarity also keeps us from becoming paralyzed by fear or uncertainty. It's easy to overthink, analyze every possible outcome, and delay taking action because we don't have all the answers. But clarity doesn't mean knowing every detail. It's about having enough of a vision to start moving. Action helps us build confidence and develop the resilience needed to overcome obstacles. As we engage with the world and act on our intentions, we learn from our experiences, refine our approach, and grow stronger in our pursuit of success. Make every minute count. Making every minute count is about recognizing the value of time and using it wisely. Time is the one resource that once spent can never be regained. Every moment we waste is a moment we can never get back. When we embrace the importance of each minute, we shift our mindset from a passive to an active approach to life. And this awareness encourages us to prioritize our actions, eliminate distractions, and focus on what truly matters. Instead of letting time slip away in unproductive or meaningless activities, we begin to actively use each moment to move closer to our goals and aspirations. Living with intention means making deliberate choices about how we spend our time. It's easy to get caught up in the rush of daily life, responding to things as they come without ever stopping to reflect on whether these activities are serving our long-term vision. Making every minute count requires us to become conscious of how we allocate our time and energy. It's about making sure that the moments we spend are adding value to our lives, whether it's through learning, growing, or advancing toward our goals. By focusing on the present and being intentional about how we use our time, we maximize our productivity and potential. Making every minute count doesn't mean we have to be constantly busy or working. And it's about being mindful of how we spend our time, even in moments of rest or rusticization. The time spent with loved ones, pursuing hobbies, or taking care of ourselves is just as valuable as time spent working toward our goals. In fact, these moments can recharge and refresh us, providing the energy and clarity needed to tackle the challenges ahead. By giving purpose to every aspect of our day, we ensure that our time is enriching and fulfilling rather than wasted. Ultimately, when we commit to making every minute count, we take full ownership of our lives. We stop waiting for the perfect moment or the right circumstances and start living in a way that aligns with our values and dreams. Time becomes an ally, not an enemy, as we consciously use it to build the life we desire. Whether in our personal or professional lives, making every minute count enables it to accomplish more, experience more, and live with greater purpose. Every minute holds the potential for progress, and when we harness it, we unlock our true potential. In conclusion, the key to unlocking our fullest potential lies in understanding the power of time and making every moment count. Whether it's embracing clarity in action, seizing opportunities, or investing in ourselves, every choice we make plays a pivotal role in shaping the direction of our lives. Recognizing that small moments, consistency, and momentum can lead to great achievements, we empower ourselves to take control of our destiny. On the relationships we nurture, the health we prioritize, and the growth we pursue all contribute to our overall success and well-being. But remember, time doesn't have to be perfect to be impactful. What matters is that we act with intention and purpose. Each minute is an opportunity to move closer to our dreams and create the life we desire. So let's commit to making every moment count, understanding that the life we create today will shape the future we experience tomorrow. The time to act is now, because every minute truly has the power to change our lives. Thank you for taking the time to listen and engage with this message. I hope it has inspired and motivated you to make the most of every moment and to take action toward the life you truly desire. Remember, the power to shape your future lies within you. Keep pushing forward and never underestimate the impact of your choices. Goodbye for now, and may your journey be shown with purpose, growth with chess. Keep striving, and know that every minute counts.